Welcome to part 2 of the eyeshadow eye palette eyeshadow product declutter video. Now I'm doing my single eyeshadows and my cream eyeshadows in this. Part 1 was all of my eyeshadow palettes, things I've put into eyeshadow palettes and quads and things like that. So this is just going to be all single eyeshadows and cream eyeshadows. So let's get started. Like I said, I'm not going in any particular order. I have 2 of these crayons from Rimmel. These are Scandalized pencils, and I do not ever use this shade here. This is in Bad Girl Bronze, and it's very similar to Teddy from MAC, so I'm going to pass that on because I never use it. And this other shade is Bulletproof Beige, which is right here, and I use this all the time, which is just strange to me that I like this one a lot more than I like that brown one. Then I have 2 of these Laura Mercier Caviar sticks. I have one in Sugar Frost, which is broken apparently. And this is a very shimmery kind of off-white. There it is. You can't really even see it too well. But I love it. It's one of my favorite eyeshadow bases for when I want a really metallic-y finish. And then I have Plum, which is a very deep purple. And I actually use this as eyeliner more than I do anything else. I will just take it on an angled brush and use it as eyeliner that way. Then I have 2 of these cream shadows from iTeeny. You can blend these out and these set on their own and they're fine all day. This one is in Spiced Rum. I just used this in my Lorac Mega Pro review and demo. I really like this one. I'm much a bigger fan of this one than I am this one. So this purpley one called Ambrosia, I was almost going to call it Amethyst, is probably going to leave. I don't ever use colors like that like taupey purple. I'm not really that big of a fan of that color. I mean, it's pretty, but I think somebody else will get much better use out of it. Another cream shadow I have, this is a sample from Bare Minerals. This is their 5-in-1 BB Advanced Performance Cream Eyeshadow. I do not even know what color this is anymore. I got it in an Ipsy bag, and that is the shade there. I've never used it. I've swatched it several times, so it's gonna leave also. Then I have 2 of these shimmer powder pigments from Mica Beauty. I have one in Earth and I have one in Bronze. I like these. I don't use them very often, but I really like them. Very shimmery, very metallic. So when you are going for that look, these are great to have around. I have this Salty Cosmetics, like, white glitter pigment loose luxury mineral eyeshadow in the shade Glamazoid. That's leaving. I never use that. Then I have this lavender purple from Glow Minerals. This is in the shade Whimsical. I use this for Halloween tutorials, is what I use this for, especially when I'm doing zombie makeup or something like that. This is great to kind of give that really bruised look to the eye, or really anywhere. Then I have this Urban Decay eyeshadow in Asphyxia. I love this eyeshadow. Like, this is one of my favorite eyeshadows that I own. It's the worst place to swatch ever. It's a great purple to have. Very pigmented, very metallic. It's got like a periwinkle duochrome to it. It's really cool. Then I have this NYX Primal Colors in Hot Red. This is kind of a pinky red. I love this. I use it for Halloween tutorials, and I do use it in regular looks as well. So yeah. I have this NYX eyeshadow in Navy Blue. I'm going to keep this because I have a tutorial in mind that I want to use this for, but then I'll probably get rid of it after that. Just saying. I have 4 of these color tattoos from Maybelline. I have Pomegranate Punk, Tough as Taupe, that I almost just threw on the floor. And then I have Edgy Emerald and Painted Purple. I never use these 2, so those are leaving. But I really like Tough as Taupe and Pomegranate Punk. Those are two of my favorites. Then I have two of these loose eyeshadows from Bella Pierre Cosmetics. I have Excite and Wessick. Wessick is kind of a slate gunmetal gray, and then Excite is just a very white pigment. I'm going to keep this white one. I am not keeping this gray one. I never use that, so that's leaving. I have two pigments by Jessie's Girl. Jessie's Girl is a very good drugstore brand, I believe mostly available at Rite Aid. I have Brown Sugar and Penny Arcade. I love both of these, so both of those are staying. I have two of these little quad things from Coastal Scents that I just found, and this one, because it's not even open, is going to leave, and then this one is going to go in the trash, because I don't even realize that I have those. Then two more loose pigments I have. This one is from Kat Von D in the shade Starcrossed. I don't even think they make these anymore, but I really like the color, so I'm keeping it. Then this is MAC's Blue Brown pigment, which I think I've said like 100 times is one of my favorite pigments that I've ever owned. And then this is that Meat Matte Batali that I was talking in that last one. This is how it came. This is my backup of this. I don't remember where I got it, but I love this as a gray eyeshadow. Moving right along, I have two from Makeup Forever here. This one is a Star Powder in Iris, I believe. They don't really do a good job of naming these. I think it's called Iris, and this is one of their diamond powders in a brown. I don't know. But I use these constantly. They were expensive, so honestly right now I'm not really willing to part with them, just to be completely honest. I have three MAC paint pots. I have Constructivist, Rubenesque, and Groundwork. All three of them are my favorite. Rubenesque was the first one I ever owned. And if you store these upside down, they last a lot longer than normal. And then I have this black gel liner from Mica Beauty Cosmetics. That is completely dried out, so that's going in the trash. I think I just broke something. This is the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow in, I want to say Soiree, something like that. These don't come with the names printed on them, so I would recommend writing the name on the bottom or keeping the box that it comes in, because they don't come on there. This is a Be a Bombshell Cosmetics eye base in the shade Submissive. This is a really pretty color, and I do like this one quite a bit. I have two MAC fluid lines. These were both limited edition. This is the shade Looking Good. And then I have a sample of one called Deliciously Rich. And they gave me like the whole thing that was left in the little sample pot that they had left out. She just scooped it and was like, here you go, have it all. So I have two of those that are staying. Another two from MAC. This is MAC's Pro Longwear Eyeshadow in Uninterrupted. I love this eyeshadow, and it's one of my favorites. And it has also been discontinued, so obviously I'm not getting rid of that. This is MAC's Electric Cool eyeshadow in Super Watt. I talked about this recently in some video. This is one of my favorite things of all time. Very similar to ColourPop's eyeshadows. Actually almost like the same texture. This is the only NARS eyeshadow I own. It's probably the only NARS eyeshadow I will ever own. It is in the shade Pasiphae. I have a whole video dedicated to this eyeshadow. It's just a get ready with me using this. Oh my gosh, I love this eyeshadow so much. It's one of my favorites. Like when you swatch it, like swatching it honestly does not do it justice. But on the eyes, the duochrome and just the pigmentation of this is just beautiful. So it's obviously one of my favorites. Then two more that I know I'm getting rid of. These I purchased at Hot Topic forever ago when I was really getting into eyeshadow. I think their line it was called Blackheart Beauty, and it's still called Blackheart Beauty. It's just a hot pink and a very neon blue. These are both incredibly metallic, but honestly, if you want something like this, MAC's Freshwater eyeshadow is this exact same color. It really is. This one is probably, that's it there. This one is probably more pigmented than MAC's Freshwater eyeshadow, but I've just had these for so long and I don't really ever use them anymore. I haven't used these in years, so I'm just going to get rid of those. Then I have 3 of the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. I have Smoldering Plum, Continuous Cocoa, and Blinged and Brilliant. The only one I really ever use is Blinged and Brilliant, to be honest. And I don't, gosh, like these were not what I thought they were going to be. Like the 2 darker colors that I have were not what I thought they were going to be when I first purchased them. Like they're a lot darker and a lot less, I don't know. For right now, I think I'm going to keep them because, like I said, I do like having drugstore stuff around to use in videos. So right now, they're going to stay. Then, getting down to the end here, I have this Milani eyeshadow. This is a metallic baked eyeshadow in I Heart You. It's a really kind of metallic-y burgundy red. I have never seen anything like this in the drugstore, and I really haven't seen anything like this really anywhere. This works much better wet than it does dry, but that's what it looks like dry there. So I think I will keep this for right now. I like using this around Halloween time, actually. Who would have thought? Then I have 4 of these Milani, what are these? Bella Eyes Gel Powder eyeshadows. I've got Bella Espresso, Bella Sand, Bella Cafe, and Bella Cappuccino. If you are wanting to purchase drugstore eyeshadows, it's like singles, purchase the Milani ones. These Bella Eyes eyeshadows are great. They're really pigmented, they're great quality, they blend really well. So I would definitely recommend purchasing those if you are in the market for drugstore eyeshadows. Then, ooh, wow, that was fast. My last eyeshadow is this one here from Illamasqua. This is Fledgling. This is the only Illamasqua product I own at all. This is a really bright, like, grass green. Like, there we go. That's it there. It's very pigmented, very, like, just in your face. I keep this because it's the only green eyeshadow I own, so I'm going to keep that. And with that, we are coming to a close for my eyeshadow declutter. And really, like I said, if I am getting rid of these, I am either passing them on to friends or family or donating them to the ministry I was telling you about that helps women out of the sex trafficking trade. So these are either going to friends or family or going to a really good cause. So that is it with my eyeshadows, and I thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you in my next video. That really didn't work, did it? But until next time, I hope you guys are having a great day, or whatever you are doing, I hope it is awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.